Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back again to the football culture. Wow. It's been an entertaining weekend. And here we are again for another beautiful games this week. It's the Champions League week. Wow, I'm here with my brothers, Mr. Bayo, Ramon, I'm Mr. Akintunde. I'm Tom. You're welcome, guys. How was the weekend now?
The weekend was interesting for us.
Beautiful weekend.
I mean, everybody's mad. None of them lose match this week now.
Beautiful.
It was not beautiful for me, Sha.
Unforgettable weekend for me.
I mean, you don't find me voting no good now.
Since 2016.
You have to thank your brother. Thank your brother here. He was the one who passed the pattern to you on how to beat Liverpool.
All right now.
And now,
Thank you, man.
I didn't like that now. But now my players still do the work. But then thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I no be like that. It never reach like that.
you never reach.
It never reach.
You sap for that.
Now for you.
I the top am now. I the top am.
Who you don't play?
Who I don't play?
You know the big boys, man, you don't play.
That's the small boys they play now. You don't concern anybody.
Everybody is also not.
As they play the big boys, they see them down.
They see now.
They see them bottom now.
But wait till me,
I just want body press now.
Man, you going for the league.
They are coming for the
We
league.
never talk that one. Man, we never talk that one. No.
Yeah, we with their 21.
No be our plan with that.
Let's be a plan to educate.
Next 3 years now, we dey talk about league. Now,
3 years.
yes.
That's too much now.
Not too much.
No, this is too much.
Just how many you won't win?
What's the gap difference?
Tell me.
Arsenal
Now they win league. I just want to collect 3 points.
Arsenal having 19 points. Arsenal having 19 points. You are having 13 points.
No, but we don't
What is the
have
gap
we don't have the
difference?
team to win the
Just 6 points. 2 games.
We don't have the
No, I
team
can
to win
tell.
the league.
I just need my 3 points. We'll see where to take me to.
Yeah, can take you to where it took you to last season.
Of course, it took me to Champions League fourth.
All right, guys. You're
Just
welcome back
behind
once
us.
again. Welcome back once again. We have some very, very interesting and entertaining games this week. Arsenal will be traveling to Atletico Madrid home. Chelsea will be hosting Ajax. Barcelona will be hosting Olympiacos. Madrid, Juventus. So very, very interesting game this week that it's not going to be easy. So before we dive into the main issue for today, please, if you are watching us for the first time, please do help by clicking the subscription button and follow us on all our social media handles. The link on all those handles are in the description of this video. Please join us in the comment section and also feel free to tell us what you feel about all the football previews we'll be talking about today. Gentlemen, once again, you're all welcome. Quickly, let's without wasting time, let's quickly dive into the business of the day. Tomorrow, which is on Tuesday, by the grace of God, Barcelona will be hosting Olympiacos. What's your take on that game? Let's quickly look at the possible team news, injuries, and scoreline prediction for the game.
Okay. As it stands, even though Barca might not be the Barca that we know last season, but then Olympiacos is not that kind of team that can just come from nowhere to stop Barca as it is. For me, I don't see it as, though it's a challenge, they are in the Champions League for a reason because they are one of the champions as well. But then I don't see Olympiacos giving Barcelona an issue. Even if Yamal is not around,
Yamal is still around.
I'm just saying, even if, let's say, Yamal is not around, they still have the boys that can take on Olympiacos as it stands. So it's not an issue for Barca.
You see an easy win for Barca in that game?
I'm not saying it to be a match that will have a lot of goals, but then it will be a comfortable win for Barca.
Even Arsenal said, before Arsenal win them, they do like this.
I'm telling you, it will be a comfortable win for Barca as
All right.
it is.
Come on.
So, judging by Barca previous games, based on their past listing, they lost. We all remember they lost against PSG.
Yes.
Barca being a top team, I don't see Barca losing their next match against
Olympiacos.
The Olympiacos can pose the fight because I don't know what you guys watched, but what I saw Olympiacos do against Arsenal They came with the fight. They had the boys. They had the chances. They created the chances. Even though Arsenal had the good defense. So I still see Barca winning that match. Yes, Barca winning it easily, but so Barca shouldn't just come with the expectation that it will be an easy game. It will be an easy game.
But the fight will be there.
Because the truth is, Barca defense, even teams that don't create that much, tends to create against Barca defense.
Yes, true.
And Olympiacos, judging by what they played against Arsenal, what me I saw, they are a team that can create. So Barca should be wary of that attack.
And this to add to your point, we all know Barca are playing highlight.
So
it may be a very.
But if I'm to predict that game, I see Barca win because you can't come from a back-to-back loss. They remember they lost against PSG, and the following week they lost. The following weekend they lost against Sevilla.
Yes.
And they picked themselves up after the international break against Girona. Though it was
Yes. 5 minutes winning.
Girona created some chances but I think Girona was not clinical enough in front of them.
Definitely. If not, they have the upper chance to win back.
So that's what I'm trying to say now. If Olympiacos is clinical enough, and Barca is still doing swagger like the way they did over the course of their last 3 matches. They will change my shockers. But I still, if Barca is in their Barca state, like Barca wants to show why they are Barcelona. That game is an easy win for them tomorrow.
You know, we right now we know in the Premier League Arsenal have the best defense line, and that is.
Even in the Champions League, they have the best defense line. Arsenal have not considered they go in the Champions League this season.
I don't believe you now. Other team 2 days.
No, every other team have considered they go. Every other team have considered they go in the Champions League. Yes.
Okay. Oh no.
Only Arsenal have not considered they go in the Champions League this season. So.
In your last game in Champions League was against Olympiacos, right?
Yes.
And you guys won 2-0.
2-0.
I think it was 1-0. It was towards that minute.
So I still think we are not at Arsenal level yet. Arsenal same matches, but I feel Arsenal will continue that run.
Hey, all right, Mr. Bayo, your view about the game?
It should not be a difficult game for Barca. I feel they will win the match, but it might just the match might be kind of difficult. I see them conceding at least 2 goals in the game. That is Barca, because I believe Olympiacos they are also a good attacking team.
Okay.
They're also a good attacking team. So I see them conceding at least 2 goals. If I want to predict the game, I'll go for a 4-2 win for Barca.
You are giving the Olympiacos 2 goals.
I'm giving Olympiacos 2 goals. I'm giving Olympiacos to score at least 2 goals. Because in the Champions League, they tend to concede a lot of goals. But in their league, they still keep the clean sheet and all of that. But in Champions League, they tend to concede a lot of goals. Like, I think in the Champions League, they've conceded more, at least maybe like 4 or 3 goals this season. If I'm not wrong, 2 against Juventus. 2 against PSG, 1 against Newcastle. That's 3 goals. So, and they scored 3. So they tend to concede a lot of goals and also score. Barca to be Barca will definitely score goals. So that's I'm seeing them outscoring Olympiacos. Yamal is back. Probably Ferran Torres is also back. I'm not 100% sure about that. Okay. But I feel most of the players they are back. Probably they are keeping them for the Madrid game. You understand?
Yes.
So probably yes. Because I don't think Kunde played the last match, so I'm sure he's going to play this match also. So things like that. Pedri still fit, De Jong still there, Araujo coming into the game. So I just see Barca scoring Olympiacos, and Barca is at home also. So with the way they've been playing lately, they want to. I won't call Olympiacos a smart because they're giant of Greeks. So is it Greek or Greece? I think they're giant of Greece. So I see them coming into the game to also fight for a point. So, but definitely Barca is going to outscore them. So a 4-2 win for me.
4-2 win. Ramon, score prediction.
For me, I would say Barca edges little. Let's say 3-2. A 3-2 win for me.
3-2 win in favor of Barca. All right. Tunde?
3-1.
3-1. All right. The last cooperation you did, it came to pass. That was against Man U versus Liverpool 2-1. So let's see.
No, I also predicted 2-0 for Man City.
For Man City.
2-0.
Plus, they don't know prophet with that too. All right, now.
Just follow me.
That's your opinion on the comment section. The second game is Villarreal versus Manchester City. Bayo.
Man City at this moment, I don't think Villarreal is able to do anything against Man City. So it should also be an easy way for. But the problem I have with Man City is that it's only Haaland that is scoring their goals. Only Haaland.
No Haaland, no goal.
I don't want to say no Haaland, no goal because the Foden can turn up, anybody can turn up anytime. But so far, Haaland has been scoring most of their goals. You understand? So I hopefully maybe Villarreal also are a good side. They are also playing well in their league, and I think against Juventus they scored a late equalizer against Man City. Even Man City against Monaco, I was expecting it to be an easy game for Man City, but I think they played a 2-2 draw against Monaco.
And they took the lead, sir.
They took the lead. So against at their first match, I think they won comfortably. I think they are on 4 points now currently in the Champions League format. So I feel Man City should also win the game. They are going away to Spain. So they are on 1 point. I think they lost their first match.
Yeah, right.
No, Man City. They lost their first match in Champions League. If I'm not wrong.
They are having 4 points.
They drew to Monaco and
I think they won. Was it Napoli?
They won Napoli. 1-0.
Yeah.
So you can see Man City in the Champions League this season are not actually playing to standard. So I feel against Villarreal they should come out. They should come out.
Having how many points?
1 point.
Drew 1, lost 1.
Okay.
So I think Villarreal too also want to put up a fight against the Yellow Submarines they call them. So they also want to put up a fight. So Man City should actually win the game. So if I will go for a scoreline, because I'm sure Villarreal they will concede against Villarreal. So I'll go for a 3-1 win for Man City.
3-1 win for Man City. Atunde?
For me, the game is going to be. Looking at the game for me, I've not seen any threats from Villarreal. Though they might end up scoring, but for me personally, I don't see them matching against that Man City squad. Though Man City has not been the main Guardiola Man City that we know them for. But then as it stands, it's what Villarreal, their last 3 matches now, they drew 2, lost 1 against Real Madrid and the likes. And for them to even play against the Tottenham team, then I think they scored around 2 minutes and they could not even. They played badly. I mean, Tottenham not Villarreal, so they were not informed at that point. And talking about Man City that they were now, this current Man City, I don't see them giving Man City a tough time. That game, I'm seeing a 2-0 win for Man City in that game.
2-0 win for Man City. All right, Ramon.
For me, I think it will be a different view because judging by what I'm saying I want to see from Villarreal because Villarreal over their last 10 games, home games, in that they've not what's good. They've only lost once. Won 8 times, then drew 1. So now, over this in the Champions League this season, they've not gotten the one. And they've been bad over a couple of games.
They're looking for that first win.
They lost 1. So in the Champions League, drew 1, lost 1. So I think Villarreal too. I'm not saying they're a perfect team that goes a major problem to Man City, but we should also remember that Man City is just coming from a turbulence or anything. They are just building on their confidence.
Yes.
The problems that come to building on confidence is when you need a team that also believes in their own system. Like they are playing low. That's why I'm seeing it as a stumbling block for Manchester City. Now, what I'm trying to say now is, I feel Manchester City will have to show us what they are capable of this season by going to Spain and going there to show this thing, Villarreal, they are better.
Showcase who they are.
Better team, showcase who they are. Because Villarreal, we can say they've been bad this season in champion football. They've only drawn one match out of
lose one, yes.
But over the course of what's it called, the past Europe games, they've not lost this one. They've only lost one at their stadium. So I think it's a record.
And this home records usually speaks very well. So
I think it's a record that we should take note of, that we shouldn't just throw away. And also, Man City, just to me, they are just coming back.
And some of their players are even back now.
Yeah, just some of their players are even back. So if I want to predict that game, I would say it will be a tough match for Manchester City. But I feel Manchester City have what it takes to win this thing. And like Bayo said, I don't see Manchester City playing that game without conceding. Obviously, they will concede. So I think probably a 2-1 win for Manchester City. Or if Alan turns up, because like I said, it's only
everything turns down to Alan.
No, it's not a bad thing, because I think that's the style of play now. Alan gets the goals. So you play to your player's strengths, you understand? And their setup is make sure Alan gets the goal. So if Alan gets the goal, I feel they will win. Because that's the truth. If Alan gets the goal, don't worry, Man City wins. If he doesn't get the goal, if someone else gets the goal and Alan is not performing, it might be a trouble. But if Alan gets the goal, his confidence level will rise up. So I think if you get Alan is the type of player that if he gets the first goal, don't worry, he gets the second goal.
Definitely.
So if Alan gets the first goal, Man City is winning that game for sure.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's your opinion, guys, in the comment section about the Villarreal game versus Manchester City. Now, the top game for that day, for tomorrow, that is the Atletico Madrid game versus Arsenal. I think they are meeting for the first time in Champions League. The two clubs have never met before in Champions League, and it's not going to be an easy fight. And with the fact that Arsenal will be traveling away from home.
No, Arsenal is home.
That's not home. Wow, I thought.
Initially, I thought so too. Arsenal is traveling to Spain, but now I confirm that's why. So,
then it shouldn't be a big problem then now. Emirates Stadium. But meanwhile, we should not overlook ATM, because we all know that so far this season in Champions League, they've really been putting that fighting spirit. If you look at the game against Liverpool, it was not an easy win for Liverpool. From 2-0 down, they came up, we thought they almost drew the game, but at last, Liverpool took the lead. So it won't be an easy game tomorrow for Arsenal. Gentlemen, how do you feel? Bayo?
Personally, this is just pure around football that I want to watch tomorrow. It's against the rule of football. Atletico versus Arsenal. It's a very demonic game. So, but
no, I'm promising you guys it won't be an around football. It's like I don't know. Maybe you've not watched Chelsea when Chelsea were under Mourinho, when they were playing around football. The truth is, if you meet a team that plays around football like you, both of you cannot defend or someone has to play the ball. True. You don't understand. Someone has to the ball.
I see that game tomorrow. I just believe whoever took the lead first will have the upper hand.
No, I don't see that way.
Yes.
No, I don't see that way.
If ATM took the lead first,
I feel apart from match. Sorry. Mistake. I shouldn't be making that kind of video. Which is Manchester United. Apart from I won't do that again. Apart from Real Madrid versus Juventus, I think this is one of the big games of the week for UCL. So if I'm to predict this game, the truth is, like you said, wait. I will give the floor to Bayo. But like you said, I want to correct something. I feel if Arsenal score first, Arsenal wins. But if Atletico Madrid score first, it's very. I wouldn't say they will. I don't think if they defend against Arsenal, they are punishing themselves. So,
but I think they are used to defending.
Oh,
let's just continue. I know why I said that. I know why I said that. But let's him continue.
Like I said, it will be pick around football. Fine, they will both come out to attack, both come out to defend, but I cannot watch that game for 90 minutes without getting bored at some point because at the time football safe. Don't tire me. Not to talk of Simeon. God. All I know is that I'll watch that game tomorrow. And I will watch the game with Ote. You understand? I'll watch it with tomorrow night. My name is Otegbemi, so I have to watch the match with pure hatred. You understand? So Tico have scored I think 7 goals.
Yes.
They considered 4.
Yes.
Arsenal on the other hand scored 4, considered 0. So tomorrow I feel it will be a game that the two of them have to concede. Because Tico, as we call them, pick around me and around team that defend. They also score goals. They score goals. You understand? They score goals. Not even I don't even see them as a defensive team again. That defensive area has gone. You understand? That defensive.
Use your mic more.
Defensive time has gone left to. Personally, I think it has gone. It's just this the eye we look to see Atletico. You understand? But on Arsenal, the other side, we say they have the best defense. They also score goals. You understand? So I see the two of them scoring goals, also conceding goals, because ATM will definitely find a way to score. As we call them defensive, they always find a way to score. Arsenal, one way or the other, they will score the goal. Either through set piece or through corner or penalty.
That's why I was saying that whoever took the lead first.
No, I'm not of the idea that whoever takes the lead first wins the game.
Yes.
No, I'm not that. What do you call it? Against Madrid, Chico considered, I think, 2 goals early. And they still came back, they won the game. Against Liverpool, they considered 2-0. They still came back, they won the game. Against Tico. Against Liverpool. Yes. They eventually lost the game, but they were still in the game till like 90 minutes plus. I think it was only an own goal they considered it, but I'm not sure.
If I want to get my point now. One of the reasons why I said whoever scored first might have your upper hand. Now, look at Arsenal. Arsenal have the best defense line so far now. Imagine Arsenal scoring first, and now ATM now.
Arsenal scoring first does not mean they cannot consider.
Yes, now that's what I'm saying now.
No, Arsenal scoring first does not mean.
No matter the kind of pressure ATM will.
I didn't watch the match. I didn't watch
to hold them.
Unfortunately, I didn't watch the match against Fulham, but I'm sure that Fulham had clear chances to score.
They do. They did.
You understand?
But no shot on target. Are you clear without no shot on target?
No, they can't.
No, I'm saying you don't get. I'm not saying you are not right. But how are you so clear on goal and you don't get the shot on target?
They can play a shot and
that means your team. I'm not saying you are not right, but that means Fulham is bad. Let's go on.
Fulham being bad does not mean Tico also be bad.
No, if we want to pick it on Atletico now, from my side. The highest goal Arsenal scored this season.
Maybe in the match.
5. It's 3.
No, 5.
5 against it.
After they scored 3 against Nottingham Forest. After that game, it's 2-1. Now this Atletico that we say they are not scoring. They scored 5 against Real Madrid, 5 against Frankfurt, and they scored 2 against Liverpool at Anfield. After they were losing 2-0, even if Arsenal should score 2. They are that kind of team that they will still score. So after scoring first does not mean that game is not like a go game. You score me, I will score you.
It now depends on who has the best defense to win the game.
Exactly.
It's not
the game is not about who is scoring first.
Tomorrow they can just play a new game.
No,
you understand? Nobody's
but then if Arsenal scores, they will surely find a way to score.
And if Tico scores first, Arsenal surely find a way to score. So you understand? That is my point. They will surely. It's a game that this is not the person that has the best. The person that has the best defense wins the game. You understand? But you say Arsenal has a better defense does not mean they will not concede. Yeah. I am not of that opinion. You understand? So I feel it to be a 2-2 game. Left to me. I feel it to be a 2-2 game. I'm not seeing a full-time duel.
I'm saying that.
I'm saying a full time. They either new 2-2 or 1-1. But I can't even say 3-3 games. You understand? But I'm seeing
I'm
just seeing a full time game. I'm not seeing anything for any side.
I'm also agreeing with him. I'm seeing a full time game. From my side, I'm seeing a 1-1 game. But then whatever happens tomorrow, I see Atletico Madrid scoring.
Yeah, exactly.
I see Atletico Madrid scoring. No matter what Arsenal defense will do tomorrow, no matter how they defend, play the ball around, try to do, Atletico Madrid will score tomorrow.
I think I'm not saying Arsenal are not creating chances, but the way they create their chances, it has been difficult for them to score.
Yes. That's the point I was trying to make.
It's even showing
they are not scoring much.
Yes.
As the way they
score,
creating chances.
but the way they create the chances,
even most of the goals are not even from open play. And they know.
It doesn't even matter.
I know. But then if you are playing against a team now that is defensive,
yes,
you can't really rely on the whole set piece and this. You have to look for another route of okay.
But it didn't remember me that game last season against Inter. They played exceptionally well.
But you need that extra, yes.
All the set piece, everything.
Personally, I feel tactical decision comes tomorrow.
And it's an away game, so I feel it's just
home. No, Arsenal is at home.
Like Tico is an away game for Tico, so they'll just go there and play what comes. So there's no, and even against them, they went to Anfield and it was often like they considered 2.
And still
came back on an away ground. You understand? I think they haven't good away. They are a strong team away. You understand? But let's
see. What do you?
I will first like to start from where you stopped.
Okay.
I want to correct that statement. Atletico Madrid is not good away. They've not won any game away this season. And they've scored 13 goals prior to their 1-0 win that they had against Osasuna this weekend.
Okay.
And all 13 goals came from their home.
Okay.
Not from away. Now, what I'm trying to say now is, what you guys do, I want to say, I don't know, maybe you understood it, but you are trying to neglect it. But what I'm trying to say now is, tomorrow, you understand, what is key for Arsenal? I understand what he said. He said, Arsenal are creating, yes. The truth is, Arsenal have underachieved when it comes to open play goals and overachieved when it comes to set plays, like goals from set plays. Yes, I know Arsenal have scored 15 goals this season, I think, across the Premier League or across all competition, I'm not sure. But we scored 15 goals because I had our stat. 10 are from set piece and 5 is from open play. Now, what I'm trying to say is, Atletico Madrid is a very good team and a very compact team. But we shouldn't forget that Arsenal is a very compact team too. And the truth is, Atletico has been creating and scoring. And you mentioned teams now. You mentioned they scored 5 against Madrid in their home. Yes. And that Madrid team, I still don't see teams that, even when Madrid plays well against the lower teams, they concede. Frankfurt yesterday conceded 2 to Freiburg. Freiburg that has been having problems scoring. Frankfurt conceded 2 to them. Same with Liverpool. We all saw the cracks in Liverpool. You understand? But what I'm trying to say now is, Arsenal, we all know, when it comes to defense, Arsenal has one of the best defense.
And the truth is, Atletico Madrid is coming to Arsenal ground, which I think even when Arsenal was bad then, they didn't win us. When we played in the Europa League, they didn't win. They won in their home.
They took you out of the competition.
You're at your home. You're just a leg. I'm saying this is just a leg now. What I'm trying to say now is, I don't see tomorrow, personally, I don't see Atletico Madrid. I'm not saying they won't score. Yes, they'll score. But I'm still saying Arsenal have to win that match. Arsenal, like you used to say, I will copy Tom now. Arsenal have to win that match tomorrow. Anyhow, I don't know how they order. But the last person when he talked that one about the lose of Liverpool, anyhow. But see, the truth is, the match will be a tough match tomorrow. It's a tough test for Arsenal, considering what we've been going through, like how we've approached how we've approached the league this season. But the truth is, like you said you are saying a draw, and you said he's seeing a draw. As an Arsenal fan, the truth is I'm not seeing any draw.
You are seeing a win.
I'm seeing a win. Because the truth is they are coming to. Before I had a conversation with him earlier today.
Yes.
We were talking before. Initially, I thought Arsenal was going to Atletico.
Yeah,
and I told him, even if Arsenal at this point, what Arsenal have built over the years and everything, and how strong they are now, even if Arsenal is going to Atletico's I don't believe Arsenal should go there and lose.
But this Atletico has not lost in 7 matches.
I'm not saying you don't get what I'm saying. They've not lost in 7 matches, but they've not won in their away matches.
But that means that the truth is, like you said, very low. Now,
Arsenal that you are saying too, have not lost in their own this season.
They are conceding.
Arsenal only considered 3 goals throughout over the course of the season. And Arsenal have played who? They played the big teams. They played Manchester United that won Liverpool. Played Liverpool itself. Played Manchester City. They only considered to Newcastle, which is one of their boogie teams, considered to Liverpool, the reigning champions, and considered to Man City. I still don't see why you guys are. I'm not saying they won't concede tomorrow. You still don't get me. But I'm trying to tell you that nothing should stop Arsenal from winning that match. It is Emirates for crying out loud.
Yes, now
Arsenal have the team. They have everything to beat Atletico tomorrow. And Atletico has been bad on the road.
With the fact that.
Sorry, please don't cut me short. You didn't when they were talking.
He never reached like that.
No, like he said, I know what he's doing. He's trying to cut me short. Arsenal have to win that match tomorrow, no matter what. I know in your mind, you know Arsenal will win. Yes, Arsenal have to. They have to win tomorrow.
Yeah, I support you.
Yes,
I want to support you. Say with the fact that
you don't need support
with
me.
The fact that
I am good.
Arsenal want to show superiority. That they want to compete for a better.
I don't need any.
Arsenal show it.
Arsenal don't need anybody's support. Yeah, they need themselves to do the job tomorrow.
This game is a 90-minute game. Arsenal might end up losing tomorrow.
90 minutes again. It is very
slow. I get where you guys are coming from. I understand his own plight. He's not in the Champions League, so he doesn't know how he is. And I understand you've lost a match in the Mr. Bayo, he has lost a match in the Champions League this season. So you still face the same Bayern now. I look like Yoruba boy. And Yoruba used to face the same Bayern. Adegbodò tó wẹ́nu kóra ní ọ̀rọ̀ tiẹ̀. You don't lose this season. Now why you like you? Do you know what? The truth is, I am promising you guys. I want you to write Arsenal. No. I want you guys to write Arsenal. But tomorrow I am winning the game. We are not writing Arsenal.
But just calm down. This your overconfidence in this your team. That is what will kill you guys.
Atletico has never won against English opposition away. What did you go? Yesterday. You know what happened there. Atletico has not won against Atletico. They never win for a waste for Italy. They never win away. And they can just start to now. They win for their home. They win for Arsenal for Emirates. And they win for Arsenal. They don't win for I understand where you are coming from.
Don't do.
See, tomorrow. My prediction for tomorrow. Yes. 3-1 win.
3-1 win. Go Arsenal.
Right? Arsenal.
Now, hear me out now. Nobody is fighting Arsenal.
Every one of you are. I'm not fighting Arsenal. I know that for me in Emirates are writing up. I do now.
Now I get you.
Don't be kidding me. I do now.
You take time. It is like as if Arsenal don't lose any game.
You think it's easy to the top Premier League? You know easy now.
Shout top out to match the 38. Top out to match the 38.
I just walk on top of.
I don't.
No, be a fault, yeah.
I talk am.
I do believe that way for all these things have not happen like this.
I define Baka.
Abaka define. No, Allah, you go get back very soon. So the Baka.
Yeah, I define Baka.
When that time reach, I don't want to say wait, no.
Now in the top Premier League.
No, Allah.
Top out to match the 38.
No, I dey talk to you.
Like I said,
Champions League on top.
Oh, just listen. Like I said, nobody is writing us now. If you get them off, people wey dey win league, people wey win league or win cup. At once, at the point in time, they will lose game. So don't just believe say they no go lose game this season. Even if you go win Champions League or you go win Premier League, 1 or 2 games.
I think the game sense. Now
tell me that
every 70 or something.
Telling me that you've not lost or they not win a away game.
And then they celebrate.
I want to change. I don't forget today. When Man U win Liverpool last for 2016, how many years ago? They don't get yesterday. And then win. Yeah. So many times
the records are there to be broken now.
I just did. That's what
the records are
there to be broken. Our records are there to be 15 in Premier League or something like that. That just record. So the one
it's possible.
No,
it's possible. The one I know that is very hard is Arsenal. This thing on invisible. That's the one that I know that for any
that 50 not possible.
I say it's possible.
That 50
it's possible. No, it's hard, but then it's possible. Now in this current with these players with these teams
but that
we have now, they cannot do it.
We play
Invisible. One team will just go invisible.
You made 12. You made 12 goals. Imagine that they don't go concede 12 goals.
I see. As Arsenal strong reach like this now.
In 30 games.
Team will go score
30 games.
Team 12 goals. 2 goals.
No possible.
We go sweat.
50.
Alright, we are done with that. Let's just quickly move on. There's no time. That's wrap up for the game for tomorrow. Now we'll really look at the game on Wednesday. Chelsea versus Ajax.
I want to say we should not.
At Stamford Bridge.
Yeah. Before you to cut you short, sorry. We don't need to talk about the man prize and easy win. Before they write us off, you understand? Before they write us off.
Nobody is writing anybody.
You have the last floor to speak. Come on. Your view on the game.
You know this guy, you go now.
Don't talk.
You guys are supposed to talk about Chelsea, man.
Now, just calm down.
Just let the talk now. You're waiting to talk now. If you tell Ajax go beat me.
Chelsea versus Ajax. I don't know. Chelsea is at home, so the truth is, what's it called?
You see, you don't make off.
Wait.
Is that you won't drop number?
Oh.
Why you like this now?
Talk now.
Not my London brothers.
You won't write us off, but when you talk.
So I would say, I don't know. Ajax, the truth is I've not been conversant with Ajax over the course of this thing. But like I've been hearing from people, people that talks about Ajax, I think they said Ajax have been bad. And Chelsea is not spectacular too. That's the truth. But the truth is I think Chelsea is getting the momentum now. I think they should have done that over their first 5 games, even in the Premier League. They didn't do that. That's why I keep saying Chelsea is not spectacular. And I feel Chelsea has been the cause of their own downfall this season. Look at when they played against Bayern Munich. They started well. They started making errors. Yeah. You understand? So I think they've been the architect of their own problem this season. So I feel if the architects, the drawers, the people that draws in Chelsea, if they take their hands off the pencil, or probably this thing tomorrow, the archie card tomorrow, and don't draw a plan for their own downfall, I think Chelsea wins that game easily. Like, it's an easy win for Chelsea because Chelsea has they have the players and checking their team now. I think most of their players are back. Even the injured ones are getting back. Mm-hmm. I think the only notable miss tomorrow will be Obama.
Yes.
So And Chelsea has been, since last season, Chelsea has been finding a way to survive
without him.
The only time they don't survive without Fofana is when they play Arsenal. Arsenal trashes them. So,
calm down, Percy.
I know they rush go anywhere. I calm now. I talk I'm calmly. You don't understand? No, be so. If you want to argue, I'm little more argue. So, the only time they find it very difficult to go without Obama has always been against Arsenal. And Ajax is not Arsenal tomorrow. So I think Chelsea wins that game easily. So if I want to predict my own scoreline tomorrow, I think Chelsea defense has been bad. But I think over against Nottingham Forest, they showed me something that was there last season. You don't understand? They are good, but without Cole, they have been bad. But I think they are beginning to understand that Cole will be out for a very long time. So the ones that are around are trying to step up now. So I see Chelsea winning that match without conceding. I say 2-0 win in favor of Chelsea tomorrow.
All right.
For me, that game, I'm also saying a straight win for Chelsea. And all things being equal, I see a Chelsea team scoring 3 to 4 goals tomorrow. I have my reasons for saying that. Ajax has been very bad this season, to be honest. Ajax that played against Sparta Rotterdam, that had to come from 3-1 to 3-3. They were supposed to have an easy win against AZ Alkmaar this weekend. They lost 2-0. And in this same Champions League, they've played 2 games without a single goal. They lost 2-0 against Inter Milan. They lost 4-0 against Marseille. And now they are now coming to play Chelsea. And I can't even put Chelsea and Marseille. They are not even in the same standard. Talk less of them coming to come and score against Chelsea. So for me, I see it as a very tough match for Ajax, and I see it as a very easy match for Chelsea. I'm seeing a 4-0 win for Chelsea. It's a very easy match for Chelsea. Yes, Ajax is not up to that standard of playing Chelsea. Only if they make a mistake at the back that they can score Chelsea.
That's
without a mistake,
yes, that's why I said Chelsea has always been the architect of their own downfall this season. So if they don't bring that they don't bring their auto card already to draw their own plans tomorrow, they win that game easily.
It's a very easy win for Chelsea.
I don't have much to say. Chelsea 3-0.
How you go talk much? Don't support you now.
Chelsea 3-0 win. You don't have too much. Straight win. 100. You sure for them. All right, now no wahala.
So capital, should I add to it?
Okay.
Establish is going tomorrow.
You don't need cap too much. I'm not saying you don't want cap too much. You don't need capital.
All right, now Real Madrid versus Juventus.
Hey.
And that tough match for this week. Real Madrid versus Juventus. Yes.
This is the match of the week. Because my girl said Arsenal Atletico match of the week. This is the match of the week. So I see a very interesting football match.
So for Madrid so far, I not see.
Yeah. I'm still like
they look at the last game. They only used to struggle with the red.
No. It's just after the international break, all of that coming to play. So I think, but this is their second match after the international break. So all the teams that play this weekend, you still find 1 or 2 faults in their games. I don't think there was any team that was spectacular or too brilliant. Everybody just played due to individual brilliance. This particular weekend, if your team won, is individual brilliance. I don't think there was any because all these guys are just coming from one trip or the other. So it's the first match after an international break. It's always a difficult match. But this is like the second match. I feel all of them now they will have gotten themselves back. So all of that. So it will be a very interesting football match on Wednesday. And I say 3-2. Madrid are a goal scoring team. Juventus, aside the last match, I can't remember the match they didn't score. Again, I said the match against Como that maybe the last 2 games, but they're also a good scoring team. So I see a very interesting, the game will be very, very interesting. I'm seeing maybe a 3-2 win for Madrid or a 3-1 win for Madrid, but I know it's a very interesting game. So it's like the game to watch for this weekend.
Oh, I don't know. I'm on.
So, like he said, he doesn't see Arsenal match as the biggest match of the week. I will boast now. Why can't he boast of Chelsea Ajax? The truth is,
I'm sure the truth give you tickets for Chelsea Ajax, you won't go because
the truth is, this week I think Arsenal Atletico Madrid is the biggest match of the week.
Okay.
After that is Real Madrid versus.
So your own comes first before Madrid game.
Yeah, before the Madrid Juventus game. Because I think Atletico Madrid, like you said, Atletico Madrid have not lost over the course of 7 games. Yes, and Juventus lost last week. So Juventus is not a worthy opponent to Madrid. So back to the Madrid this thing. Yes, now Madrid no fit play me like no fit wan play me like this. Make no dey fear. I beat am back home and away last season. So
as you beat am, what you like it?
Okay, as this thing.
Now okay,
as okay, I finish now. As man you say I be last week like. Wey dem beat West now. Must now you the ball everything dey back to man you. I got the reference. Must everything dey back to man you. 2 years ago. Wetin you dey talk like this? He ask me say wetin I use am carry last. I wan talk now. As man you don beat nothing. As man you don beat Liverpool this past weekend, you get anything wey you wan use am carry? You wan use am pass 15 position. Wetin you wan use am do be that? So like I said. Juventus over the course of 6 games they don't win.
That never concede.
They draw 5.
They lost 1.
All right. I wouldn't come here and say they've been finding it difficult to score. I wouldn't say that. Though over the course of 2 matches now they've not scored. They lost against Como and they drew against AC Milan 0-0. But I think AC Milan are the worthy opponent.
Are very worthy opponent.
And they've been in fine form.
Yes.
Como too, they are well coached.
Yes.
They are coming up, and I think I like that team. If I want to support the team now, I think I will support Como. Just because of Fabregas and how he's coming up.
He's not a legend.
I didn't say. Nobody said anything.
He's not a legend.
Because of Fabregas.
Yes.
You understand?
Xavi Saka when he was a better coach.
Arsenal bless today, bro. No worry.
Saka
like I said. Coming into this game, Juventus has been bad. And to be sincere, none of us here sitting there can dispute the fact that Madrid is in hot form.
Especially Mbappe.
And Mbappe, I think Mbappe is carrying Madrid. I think in the dressing room, what I think because it has happened to me. When I used to play for Wako FC, I told them in the dressing room that they shouldn't want I will carry them on the back. I think right now, Mbappe is doing the same. By carrying my kids on his back and saying, don't worry, I am here for you this season. So, the truth is, I don't see Juventus posing a threat against Madrid. Like I said, Madrid is in hot form currently, and judging by their 2 matches, I think they won their first 2 matches. Is it Madrid? Yes. Champions League. Yes, they won. Of the Champions League, their first 2 matches.
I think this season so far, they only against Atletico Madrid. That's the only game.
So, and it was an away match. So this is I see. To be sincere, I don't want to talk too much. I just see them edging over the same way. If Mbappe turns up tomorrow, Adagula plays very well. Don't worry, Madrid is winning that game. So if I want to predict that game, I still see, like I said earlier when I was talking about Arsenal, Atletico Madrid has a different. They've been racking up the wins, but they still concede.
Atletico game they consider fair. I don't think they consider up to 3.
No, I'm not saying they concede a lot, but they always concede.
Yes. I'm sure Coach has up to like 3. I'm sure Coach has 4 clean sheets this season. I'm sure he has up to 4 or 5 clean sheets.
But they played over 10 games.
No, they've only played. I think they
played 10 games.
in La Liga and
that's where
they played 10 games this season. So I see them considering tomorrow. So my scoreline prediction for tomorrow will be because of the old form that Mbappe is and carrying this thing. Because I've been in his shoes before, I've experienced it before. I see them winning Mbappe scoring 2 goals, and any other 2 scoring 2 goals. I see them winning 4-1 tomorrow.
Madrid 4-1 against
Juventus.
All right.
For me, the tomorrow's game, I'm not seeing that. I don't see that game as a high scoring match. For me, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing that game as a high score. Though Juventus are always scoring, Madrid will surely score them, and I see Juventus scoring. But for me, I see that game as a 2-1 win for Madrid. But then I'm not seeing a kind of game that you have like 3-4 goals from a team. I don't see it that way. I see Juventus coming. The only thing they have for that game is to come and defend and maybe try to score a goal. Yeah, maybe.
I want to change my scoreline prediction.
And to try and score a goal. But then that match is not going to be easy. For obviously, Madrid will win the game. I see Mbappe scoring. He scored yesterday. I think he has been scoring even if he's a goal. He has been scoring in all their games now, trying to turn up and everything. I'm even surprised he played yesterday because over at the international break they said he had injury, and then to try to that match they were like that is doubtful that he will play. That the lineup came out, he was even played close to I think 90 minutes or so. So but then I see Mbappe scoring and I see Madrid winning 2-3-1.
3-1. All right. That is a very nice one, but I know that game no go easy. It won't be an easy game. But Juventus too, they won't just sit idle. They want to fight back. Like you said, so Madrid still have the upper edge over them. Let's see how that one will be tomorrow. Now let's really look at the next game, which is Monaco versus Tottenham. Tottenham said they just been on and on this season. You cannot even predict them. You just think maybe they are rising before you know something. God. Just tell us.
Monaco Tottenham. That match, I see that match as a draw game. From my side, I see it as a draw game. They might probably play something like 2-2. I would have said it would have been like a easy or a close to easy win for Tottenham. But then I don't see them traveling to France and just getting it like that. Even the first game they play 1-0.
Against Bodo. They play against Bodo.
Against Bodo as well. I think they later won.
I think they won the game.
Because even Bodo gave them a tough match. I think they were scoring, Bodo was scoring back. I think Bodo scored again before they now scored. Something like that. So I don't see it as an easy game for Tottenham on Wednesday. I even see Tottenham struggling in that match. If they are not too careful, they might end up losing that game. Mm-hmm. Yes. But then personally for me, I see a 2-2 game.
Yeah. All right.
So Monaco has been very. I don't want to use bad. Because if you draw your first 2 matches of the Champions League, I don't think it as a bad when you played Man City. When Man City is one of the teams that you played in the first 2 games. Though I think they just what's it called? They just got a new manager over the international break.
Okay.
And after his first game was against Angers in the League One this weekend. So he got a 1-1 draw. But I see, and the truth is, Monaco this season have not lost in their home. You should also consider that because they've won 3, drawn 2. Understand? So I still, if I want to predict that match, like you said, I want to go in favor of him. I want to go with a draw because Tottenham are coming from the back of the group. They lost to Aston Villa in the weekend at London
leading 1-0
at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So after going up 1-0 and Aston Villa came back. So I think the best I will predict for this match is a 2-2 draw, like you said, because it's still a new environment to the coach of Monaco. You understand? And Tottenham too they've not been so good like that. It's a new environment for them too in the Champions League, and their coach too is a new environment
for Frank. Yes.
So I think Monaco with their form at home and everything, I think it's a draw. I'll go with a draw. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too, because if I'm saying too much, I feel I'll say some rubbish. So yes, that's
now Bayo.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Monaco getting something from the game or a draw. But all I know is that, all I can predict is that Monaco is not going to lose that game. Monaco is not losing that game because I don't think that maybe their last close to like 10 matches now, they've not lost at home. They have the home form on their side. For them to pick up a 2-2 draw against Man City, it shows that they're actually a very strong side. And we know Tottenham to be. Romero is out. Romero is not fit. And I think without Romero in the Tottenham defense, they're a bit shaky. You understand? So I'm seeing Monaco picking up the 3 points or a draw for Monaco, but all is in favor of Monaco getting something out of that game.
All right. Thank you very much. To round it up for the game for that day, let's quickly look at Frankfurt versus Liverpool. Why is my team? You don't pipe Liverpool now.
No, it's not about that. Like the match is, for me, it's going to be a very funny match.
Funny,
yes.
Yeah, it's a nice scoring game.
It's going to. That's what I said. It's going to be a very funny match.
Nice
because
game.
imagine Frankfurt, their first game in the Champions League, they beat Galatasaray 5-1.
No.
Then they went to Atletico. Atletico beat them 5-1. Imagine that kind of visit. And then Liverpool now. The way I'm seeing Liverpool, I'm seeing Liverpool as a hungry lion.
Hungry lion, I swear.
So as lost 4 games back to back.
So to show you.
So they seriously need this win. No matter how it will come, even if they are coming from behind to win, they want to do it any way possible. And I'm not saying Frankfurt giving them that chance as an easy chance. That, okay, just come. They are coming to just come and beat us.
Ekitike is going back to his own.
Exactly. You know the memories and oh my God, it's going to be a very funny and a very interesting
game.
It's going to be a very interesting match. Yes.
But I say a high scoring goal.
Yes, the two teams are more of like out of form, but then
they're not out of. No, Frankfurt is scoring.
Out of 5 games, they've only won once. And they lost. And they drew their last game. Yes. I know that they are informed like that.
But I know that there's no match, you don't play.
They will score. Yes, they will score, but then they are not that informed. But then looking at Liverpool in the other side, they've lost 4 games and it really counts. So going to that game, the game is going to be very interesting. And I think the game should be an high-scoring match.
It's a nice scoring match.
Because if Liverpool is scoring, they will definitely want to score back. So it's going to be a nice scoring match.
I don't think there's a match this season Frankfurt has not scored.
Looking at the game,
Liverpool having edge over that match. What's tricky or magic do you think and a slot?
There's no magic.
There's no magic. The only thing they can do is just to beg Salah to turn up. Give him the chance and tell Salah to score. If
Salah is not turning up, does it mean he cannot?
If they end up shooting flags, it's the same thing that happens. They cannot always leave these things to Gakpo. Only if he start Ekitike. For me.
Yes.
Because if Isaac is starting ahead of him again, and they played against Manchester United,
they might struggle.
They might end up.
I think all the matches that started said they struggled.
I don't see. They might end up.
I want to ask a question. Don't you feel Manchester United is a worthy opponent than Frankfurt?
Frankfurt.
No. I want him to answer that question.
For me, we are worthy opponents.
Okay, continue.
We are worthy opponents. But what I'm just trying to say is that, when it comes to, we are not in the Champions League. If we are in the Champions League now, it will be another ball game. Because the way your players will play, the way they turn up is different. And I've said it earlier. Any team in the Champions League, whether they are coming from qualification round or they qualify directly into the Champions League, they are champions.
Yes.
So you cannot just say, okay, team is coming and say they are not. For me, in the other way around now, they are a worthy opponent to Liverpool. Liverpool cannot just come and say, okay, these are teams that we can just ride on and just beat them like that.
I'm sure they wrote Galatasaray.
Yes, you cannot just come and say, okay, this team is, or you say, and even
because I wrote Galatasaray, but I think it was. I predicted that it was going to be a nice scoring game, but what did they play 1-0?
It's a match of champions. So for me, looking at this game, I see it as a nice scoring game. I see something like maybe Liverpool winning 3-2. Although I'm still going with Liverpool. I feel Liverpool should win 3-2.
Likewise 3-2 because goals go choke, goals go stroke.
Yes.
So now, Frankfurt. The truth is, Frankfurt couldn't have asked for a better start to their Champions League campaign when they won Galatasaray 5-1.
Yes.
And in the next match, they lost the same score like so Atletico Madrid.
Same will happen that day too.
So now, what I want to bring out is, I feel Frankfurt is this team that concedes a lot and scores a lot. You understand? And Liverpool too. Judging by what I've seen this season, Liverpool score. Let me put it this way: whenever Salah comes up, Liverpool scores a lot.
Big Salah.
But when and they concede too, I won't want to use a lot but they've been conceding like 2 goals overtime, 2 goals. So now, like you said, our prediction, that's the truth. Judging by stat and everything, we see it as a high scoring game. But tomorrow might change.
Yeah.
Might say 2-1 win or 2-0 this thing, or 2-0 or 2 this thing. But the truth is, it is very hard to see any of them keeping a clean sheet
At all.
tomorrow.
They will score Liverpool.
I don't want to say this year, but I think something in me is pushing me. When Galatasaray wanted to play Liverpool, part of the stats that was released then, I saw the stat, but I think I've forgotten. But it was written then that Galatasaray and Frankfurt will be one of the tough teams that Liverpool will be facing in their course of their run of games or Champions League, like group stage. So I still think that start, I don't think it has flown up the window immediately after 2 or 3 days. You understand? But Frankfurt has been bad, like you said, over the course of 5 games, they've only won 1.
Yes, they've only won.
Drawn 1 and lost 3 times. So, but I think they've played a worthy opponent in those 3 times. Lost against Bayern, lost against Atletico Madrid. The only loss they had was against Union Berlin, and I think it was in their home. So, but Liverpool too has been losing over the course of 5 games now. They've lost 4 games back to back. So I think it is a hard distance for both teams to overcome tomorrow. Very, very hard order for them, both of them. A stumbling block for them to overcome. So anybody that wins that game starts building their confidence back.
That game.
You understand? Because nobody expected Frankfurt to draw because Freiburg has not been good over the course of the season. And they went to Freiburg house and drew 2-2. So next tomorrow, I think if I want to go by this thing as an opposition fan and what I've been saying, I think it will be a draw game, a 2-2 draw.
A 2 draw.
Yes.
Wow. All right, gentlemen. Thank you very much for your time. We've come to the end of today's session. It's been a beautiful moment having you all here, and we've had an interactive section. It's going to be a very, very sweet week this with the games that are coming up. I'm sure you won't want to miss. And if you are yet to follow us on this channel, please do so by clicking the subscription button, liking this post, and likewise sharing. I also want to use this medium to also give a very big shout out to our subscribers who have been following us. We've hit 700 subscribers so far. I want to say a very big thank you to you all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It would have been easy without your support, your continuous subscription, and that is what we are also begging for again. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to our channel, please do so by helping us. Like I said again, gentlemen, it's going to be an interesting and beautiful week. If your team know the play game this week,
come support Chelsea. Come support Chelsea. The best club in London.
We don't hear you.
No, seriously. Actually, I'm not feeling for you, but I feel happy for you guys because the truth is, you won your match over the weekend. You have the whole week to relax, enjoy, and reflect back on your win. But some people now, they will go now, they feel lose. If they lose, I don't know why your.
Can you come out?
The truth is, Chelsea.
See what your staff on the top.
no,
I know that's really 2-0 for Chelsea, but
links to all our social media handles is on the description of this video. Please check on the links and follow us on all our social media handles. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Bayo, Ramon, Tunde, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.